That wasn't what I wanted to press yet. I mean, open this first. I'm pretty sick of this game. I don't know how many days are left. Like, can't do this yet. Gotta do this. Bullet. Go back to that. So stereo isn't natively multi-channel. But it could be. Or could it? I think that it sucks that people stopped doing stereo surround. I mean, they really didn't. Like, they've been using stereo surround since, but it's like Dolby and DTS are so like the 2.0 stereo surround stuff. After vinyl, it went from vinyl to the Dolby, the logical stuff, Pro Logic. And why am I stuck here? What do I get? Wayward Cube? What's a Wayward Cube? What is that even for? I don't know what that's even for. I got this chipped tooth. I've just gotten to the point where I can chew gum on it. And I don't want to. It's like. Bah. I don't know, there's gonna be like some shard that falls off eventually. Or not. It might actually heal. It's not wiggly, it just hurts to fucking put any pressure on it. Might have chipped further down. I don't know. Third rendezvous point. And then discovering systems is gonna be interesting. Why I haven't done that yet. Okay, so that's done. This is all done. This is all done. Page 3, get to the third rendezvous point. Okay. Did I put any bases anywhere? Focata. Shadow. That's a different name. Wasn't Shadow last time. These are all different planets. Must be a different system. Shadow. Bucolic. Idmo Minor. Sodium. Ruthenium for uranium. Imriung. Sosofi Delta. Okay, so like my thought is that stereo, the way it's formatted in vinyl, and then vinyl's not really like optimized for stereo surround though. It's really optimized for like fitting in the group 45, whatever, like, which is stereo really. It's a good analog stereo. It's like stereo analog, like you get a mono matrix analog of a stereo, and it's cool. Like, I like that about it, and that has a lot to do with why it's better for things, but it makes it similar but not as optimal for like Dolby DTS, but it's still like the same kind of like evolution of the microphone techniques or optimization. Like the way vinyl is optimized isn't like a microphone array. It's like more ideal, like because the microphones are like big. It's a big thing that. Why am I walking around aimlessly? I was gonna look at the galaxy map. So if you're like optimizing the frequency wavelengths to a microphone array, like if you're looking at the live recordings of microphones, and how much separation the microphones have in physical space, you know, like the actual diaphragms of the microphone are separated in physical space. They're not on top of each other coincidentally, but they are, like when you correlate them, you give them a degree of coincidence in the correlation, or when you cross the wires, you create a new signal that is a relative signal. It is relating that center signal to the side signal, and it generates a new signal that is logically like it's a virtual microphone. They call them virtual microphones. So what you can do beyond that is what they do with like stereo and vinyl. Stereo surround, like 2.0 surround. How much farther do I have to go to this? Should I go all the way? Should I put a bass down there? I didn't put a bass down on Turga. There's like circles on the planet, the ones I've been to. Are those circles always gonna be around them forever? Like, are there always gonna be bubbles around the systems I've been to? Or will they disappear someday? Right now they're there. So I'm not worried about it. And it's all the way back. What happens when I get fucking forever away? Are the circles gonna disappear? Are they gonna disappear? Because I'm scared. I don't want to miss out on revisiting a system I didn't visit in a game with a fucking infinite number of systems that will never freaking stop. Okay, Lloyd call. This reminds me of like 50 other systems I've been to. Why no copper and activated copper? I'm looking for a system with copper, activated copper, or a system with, what was it, indium? There's some other elements I haven't. So with vinyl, you have more like a 2.1, but it's not full. It's not like that. It's more like 1.9.1 or something. 0.95 times 2.1 or something. Not even that. But I'm in the right system, correct? Gold and silver. Oh, planet with gold and silver. I need silver. That's actually good. But everything else is, that one's got silver too. High sentinel activity. They both have high sentinel. That one is, what's a pillared planet? I don't know. So you have a subwoofer, but it's also got a better kind of center reference. I wouldn't say it's got a better center channel, like when it comes to the actual matrix, though it might actually be better because the whole mix is made to have that mono compatibility in the center. So there's correlation. I'm pretty sure like they're not like, I don't know, you know, like I don't want to say that all the recording industry secrets have been revealed, but it's like it doesn't take, like, it only takes like a healthy interest in recording to learn the things that I know. Like, to actually record doesn't require, like, I'm recording right now. I mean, it's a freaking microphone on my Vive, but been messing with this shit my whole life. Complete all milestones in phase 3. Reach the 3rd rendezvous. That's where I'm at. What's that shit? I totally abandoned that one. There was like a thing that I was doing. I got some signal or something and I didn't go to it. It was in the last system. Do I need to go back? I wonder if it's actually like still in. Like, these things, what happens if I do these? Do I even need to worry about this shit? Like, I don't want to use it. What's the fleet expedition thing? Fleet command online. Calibrating the fleet. Blah blah blah. Debrief commander. Hailed trade freighter in Westburn sector. Freighter was transporting waste material from ally manufacturer. Purchased 550,000 tons, whatever, recycled into commercial grade metal. Profit units 34140. Login 3516 arrived in the OCF4 system, encountered traders selling shares in the new deep space telescope business. Invented telescope proved highly popular with visiting Corvax. Investigated strange signal in Guide 2 system. Traced broadcast to crash freighter. Hull shattered, but cargo pods in good condition. Extracted value materials. Arrived in Ipantilgi sector area. Appears devoid of interesting light. Deployed ground crew to collect mineral from nearby planets while warp drive prepares for next jump. Entered Keck Space. Local Mercenaries Guild envoy requested assistance. Disgruntled station employees had taken hostage. Deployed negotiating team. Secured non-violent resolution. Arrived in Yashe Nef 7 system. Offered chance to fuck you. A purchase supplied of the Zo Cosmos system and departure Gek merchant insisted on handing over small matter cubes. Scanned cube for data. Fuck off! Surveyed planet. Human. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing of interest found. Arrived in Ampain system. Star luminance changed rapidly, appearing to blink out of a sequence code. So translated sequence appears to be 16. Orbital radar detected large mineral deposits on planet Spoilsate. deployed ground team to investigate deposits underway. Crew, blah, scanned crimes, call system on exotic flora, ocean surface entirely obscured by cyanobacteria bloom. Rounded up unknown smugglers on planet at Dwayne, seized 550 tons of contraband, radar located asteroid-rich minerals in Lucio Belt, deployed mining team into asteroid crew, experienced in low-gravity conditions, flung into space, attacked while scanning planet. Ismu. Pirates had poor infosec defenses over road navigation. Orbital radar detected large mineral deposition. Deposit. Fakio on planet Vatikal. Ground crew arrived in Lishua system after picked up distress signal in Nognamial system following blah blah. Oh, now I can read it all. Okay. I wanted to read it as it was being presented. I hope nobody died on this exposition. I know they were all inexperienced. Who? What? Was it you? Supervisor. You require fuel? You take 11 tons of fuel? Oh, that's to progress your rank. 11 tons? What does that even mean? I don't want to upgrade you. Not right now. I gotta go to Rendezvous 3. Or do I want to go back? I don't. I should have done that thing. I didn't do it. This game is fucking hell for completionists. Hey, set up. Who dat? Who's one of these? Okay. Of course I can land on this. Wasn't there like a mission? Game not saved aboard derelicts. Why not? Where's the rendezvous? It's under me. Okay. Anyway, the same kind of matrix of microphones. You can do without the space between anything. So, like, you get rid of all the space, and then you can correlate the frequency spectrum to an arbitrary point in space, right? So, like, and so it just becomes like, what, a freaking frequency transform, but actually just a frequency analog. What am I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. I keep going in circles about. It's because I'm like ADHD. Gee, I wonder if it's that right there. Watchful. I don't know if I should interact with these or not. What happens when I put a base computer on top of it? Oh, someone already did. Where's that player? What is going on here? No, that's just the thing. Lol, lol, lol.
Thermal protection void.
Searching cartographic archives. No prior claim. Is this even the planet I wanted to be on? No. What is on this? Silver. There's silver here. I want this. So with ambisonics and with stereo arrays, and these stereo arrays have ambisonic properties. Well, what? I'm so confused. That's a plant. Chimels. I like that I'm not, like, taking damage. Or am I? Why can't you just, like, see your health when you're doing things? So they put, I don't know exactly. Again, it's like the same with Dolby. Like, these are all, like, their trade whatevers. Like, they don't actually make it, like, it's proprietary. Like, when it comes to, like, Dolby, DTS, everything, it's like their proprietary formula for stereo surround. But for the most part, everything's pretty much unified. Like, and it's all the same. or similar. There's everybody does different things for how they treat like vinyl specifically, like, or stereo surround specifically, not vinyl specifically, because like sorry, I'm poking my tooth. These friggin' yeah, you know, what is with the friggin' derpy backpack T-Rex farm? What is with these freaking they're doing well. It's different though, like, if it was more like live microphones, like XY thinks it's live microphones, and it's not a live microphone. Like, what am I even saying? I'm just like sitting around waiting to see if someone shows up. Who is this? They just got here too. It looks like, do they like remove stuff? Like, is there some kind of automatic procedural removal? Like, it looks like people who have built here. Like, someone built here. And then they just, their whole base got deleted or something. Like, I don't know. I've never actually, like, gone back. Dihonya, the Undaunted. I'm getting a whole lot of people just coming through all of a sudden. Guardian of knowledge. Just hang out over here so they don't waste any time. Isn't it grand? It's so cool though, actually. I keep losing my focus because I'm so distracted by all the pretty flowers. I'm gonna die. No, I'm okay. I don't want this stinky fort. Not enough launch fuel. I don't have any launch fuel. We can make launch fuel. I need dihydrogen and metal plates. Oh, they're out. Or is this natural? Sure doesn't feel natural. See if... Well, I need to put a base computer down just to be able to build here. Even though I can dig here, no troubles. Just want to see if a wall would fit. Looks about the size of the square. Like, how do you... Right stick? Yeah, it's just the standard size of the normal square. So it's just like, take out. You can change the size, I think. Yeah, change size, left grip, right grip. You make it bigger. Yeah, that's the smallest it goes. No, it goes smaller. Okay. Cool. Cool if there's a dropper. Use a dropper mode. Eyedropper. Just click on what you want to, you know, like everything ever. Most wanted. Oh shit, I haven't even done this yet. There's a storm. 001010100110011000001 Sentinels inbound. As I stand before the portal, my breath feels hot within my lungs, a burning red deep within my chest. My suit is functioning correctly and reports everything to be normal, and yet that is not how I feel. What do I trust? I'm gonna do nothing. Why do they all have such dope starships? It looks like some R-type or something. It's a firestorm. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. For real. To the planet I marked. Or not. I do kind of want silver, but I don't need it. What do I need silver for? I don't need nothing. I need to get to the third rendezvous point. Vinyl versus... I always... The thing I think is most... Like, a vinyl's really like a mid-side array where you have a center microphone that's pointed at it, but it's not a bipole? Dipole? Bipole? I don't know what it is. Bipolar, dipolar. Figure 8 microphone. Why'd I go this way? Why have I gone this way? Oh wait, I need to inventory. Not inventory. Fleet Commander's Cape. I have Fleet Commander's Cape customization? What does that even mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever, inventory upgraded. It's not helpful. Now I have to discover systems now? Damn it. Why are we doing this? It's not what I wanted to do. Fucking ass.
Technology recharge.
Did it just automatically use it all? Or did it save some of it? What happens? I need to go to a red star. I need amplified warp shield. Let's go there. Open your galaxy map. Select this in free look or push along the direction of the preset paths can be changed to show different galactic destinations. How am I supposed to discover? What did that say? Outlaws are allowed to what? Should we just try to get to the next rendezvous point? No. Like everything's discovered. How am I supposed to discover a system? Joyce is like, I don't know what I need to do. And look this up. Doesn't want me to do it in my normal vehicle? I don't understand. And talk to you. Okay. I still haven't even said what I was. I freaking rambled about the stereo thing. Um, so like vinyl sounds a little distorted in stereo, like two speakers, because there's so much crosstalk. Some people like it. It's not like really bad kind of distortion. It's just like it isn't perfect, obviously. Like there's things wrong with it. There are limitations and stuff. Um, so like, but it sounds a little better in stereo than like the Dolby surround stuff. Like the Dolby surround stuff in stereo sounds like flat. Like I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't sound like it's got um like CD surround stereo kind of has like an like or they can do out of phase tricks with digital stereo that isn't correlated. Like since the the areas of the spectrum that would typically be correlated aren't correlated. Like you can do virtual stuff with the phases because like you're not sharing phase. Like you have extra phase because it's not really extra phase, but like because the tracks aren't correlated, the speakers can do more individually that isn't like coincident, like they're like that they're doing together. Even though they do stuff together, it's just they do it more independently, um, without the coincidence. Like, and it's like without getting the tracks to work with that coincidence, it's different. It's a different kind of thing, but that the correlation is what you get from those microphone arrays. And so the behavior of the waveform relative to like the system that's being used, like the Dolby system, there's instead of having just a side and a center, like you have a mono center, like one big speaker kind of center, and then a side dipole, like logically speaking, in the signal isn't actually what the signal is that you're getting, but logically, the way the signal is packed. Um, like, and it's only the front. Like, it's not the rear information's there, but it's like you have to like cross the streams to like it's on the it isn't even really there. It's kind of I don't know. Like I don't know why they always talk about like audience applause and stuff. I need to listen more like old live records because there probably is stuff like that. Like the rear, it really is the sound of the audience because it was being recorded like this way or whatever. But blah, like the digital 2.0 stereo surround that's on all the new movies, DVDs that don't have just. I mean, even the ones that do have discrete will have a stereo surround track that you can watch or listen to the stereo surround to get an idea of what like stereo surround is like in digital because it's kind of shitty. I mean it's pretty good, but compared to like vinyl, it's in like normal stereo, it sounds dead. Like there's something. I mean, it still sounds good. If you have a really like, if you have your speaker set up really well, like, and you have like a sweet spot, if you can get in the sweet spot, like, it still sounds good. It's just like some it just is. I mean it even sounds like virtual surround, like the 2.0 stereo surround stuff does have its own like virtual surround stuff that is kind of interesting to play around with because like if like just towing your speakers indifferently can actually change it, and like you might not be getting the most of it in your where you're seated, and if you tow your like change the angle of the speakers. Like if they're not pointed directly at you and they're pointed straight out in the room, try pointing them directly at you. If they're already pointed directly at you, it doesn't sound like you have any kind of rears. Point them kind of to straight at the back instead of angling them. See if that does anything. Or depends on the speakers and how the speakers interact with your room, where they are in the room. Uncharted. How the hell am I supposed to? How am I supposed to discover uncharted freaking systems? Um, but so a bloom line is like you have a figure eight microphone that picks up. It's like a plate that moves like this, and so anytime it moves this way, it moves not just like negative this way, but it takes the positive over with it. If it moves positive, it takes the negative side over with it. So like the negative side has a positive and negative, and the positive side has a positive and negative. If you matrix it out, copy paste it, and flip one over, then you have two plus minuses, and you have a side and a side from just one microphone, like as a point source. But then um, you have to correlate it with that center microphone that on a vinyl record is like a mid side where you just have like a cardioid or a condenser microphone pointed this way, pointed at what you're recording, and you have another microphone like this that's kind of similar to what it's like on vinyl. But then with stereo surround and Dolby, it's more like having two of those figure eights. When you have two of those figure eights, you can do the same thing, except now you have, instead of having a center microphone that's just an omni, you have two dipoles. So like then you can get more of these virtual microphones or virtual speakers out of that signal or into that signal. And it's more difficult to like do this without microphones. Like it's very difficult to spoof it. Like I mean it's actually kind of easy when you can. I was talking about this earlier, like when you're recording sound sources, if you have like a sound source like a voice is kind of a good example why they use. I just saw some video on YouTube earlier. I didn't even watch it, but it was like why using one mic's good for something like a voice. Why vocals are always recorded with one mic. It's like because voices aren't really, but they are for the most part a point source. It's a very big point source, but it's not though. It is more like a line array, but you don't. It's on the top and bottom. Like there's your mouth, and then there's your nostrils above them, and then you have this echo chamber in your chest, and like that is like muting. It's muted. Like you don't hear the stuff in your chest, but there's something going on there, like negatively, like and you have your like your vocal cords, but your mouth's only like one opening that sounds come out of, but then there's your lips are on the top and bottom, and mostly all the action that's going on with the separation is vertical. So like you hear stereo horizontally. The vertical stuff isn't that important, but like you don't need to hear the difference between my mouth and the sound coming out of my nose, but then you kind of do, and you get a good, because these headsets, like just this headset, I'm not holding my nose, just having this headset on my nose makes me sound like I'm holding my nose because the air around my nose like isn't vibrating the same. It's also kind of restricted, but even when it's not, it's almost like when I'm less restricted, it starts to sound maybe more nasally. I don't know. I don't know if I just want to skip to the stupid rendezvous point. That's not the freaking galaxy map. So when you have the vinyl way, the center signal's like more omnidirectional. But the way stereo surround does it, there's like maybe a little bit more rear information in it. How am I supposed to discover systems? I figure I should get to the 4th rendezvous point as fast as possible because there will be fewer people there. But then, I don't know if that's what it should be. I did need to go to red systems, but I don't have a chromatic warp shielding. What do I need to do to build a chromatic warp shielding? Why is this all the way up here now? I can't. I need a temporal warp computer, which takes indium. And I've been looking for indium. I'm not finding any indium. Where do you find indium? Not anywhere here. Two planets with salvage scrap and no sentinels. But it's kind of like now I need to look back and see if they all have circles around them. I don't want to get into push mode. I want to push. Oh, there they went. So where did they go? I am our young. I haven't even looked at the system. I need indium. Indium's probably on some other freaking system. I think it wants me to like go through the portals, right? Like, has it been wanting me to go through these portals? And how am I supposed to open them? There's no indium here. Like, because the Dolby 2.0 is made to be upmixed, when you listen to it in normal stereo, it's like everything that's there that's supposed to be in different places, like, cancels something out. Like, I don't know what it is, but it makes it, like, because because your speakers are directly throwing that into the room. And then the room, like, the most dominant, like, characteristics of that, like, paradigm where you're crossing the streams, basically, like, and letting the waves kind of, like, sum together to get your new generated signals, like, it just by changing, some numbers, just changing the tilt on things, like just by adjusting the compass on each track and running them through a circuit simultaneously. Like you take the two signals, you run them into your circuit, and you split them all up. You can do it all like in just basic circuitry. So there's these phases in that signal that are actually there, and like, I don't know, like you can tell with like TV, like the way TV sounds when you're trying to watch your favorite shows that are like mixed in Dolby or total stereo or whatever it is, stereo surround, are like, it's not bad. It's just like, it feels empty. I don't know what it is about it. It just sounds kind of empty. Like, while still sounding good. Like, it doesn't sound bad. It can be unintelligible, hard to understand at times. Like, if you have maybe bad high frequency hearing, or if other people are talking, that's one thing I notice about. But that's just all television in general. Like, when other people talk, it's hard to hear over other people because your brain's hardwired to want to listen to other voices. Like, not television. So that's why people get mad at you when you talk and they're watching TV, because they're trying to hear the TV and they can't hear over your voice. And it's like, well, turn the TV out or kill me. I'm busy. Where's the rendezvous point? Should I get the rendezvous point and then I can just go. I can just explore to my, where does it go to the, but then vinyl doesn't sound empty like that. Like it's the rear stuff just is completely useless, and forward stereo, like the front main stereo, like, and then it's extractable, or is it? I don't even know. It's not even really, I don't even know if it is. I don't know if I call it the rear. It really is like the sides, but then maybe that, what the fuck? Fuck you. Fucking. That person put a vagina. What's with the purple starship? Land. Can't see shit. Just a save beacon. Put down save beacons. These stupid exosuit upgrades. Fuck your fake exosuit that never fucking exists ever again. That I don't even care about. How am I supposed to find these? How am I supposed to do this? How am I do this? Eh. Reach the final rendezvous point. Don't tell me what to do. Bleh.